What's going on? We got some serious business going on, and yes, it is serious. I have been investigating for the last almost 3 hours. The water, the water crisis is serious. The water crisis is serious. The reservoirs are low. Uh, things drying up. Lake Mead is pretty much the number one water source for millions and millions and millions. YouTube, and it's drying up. And I mean, that's serious, and it's already predicted that by late summer it's gonna be a crisis. That means they're gonna limit the amount of water that you can consume. Pretty much imagine filling up your bathtub halfway and flushing the toilet 6 times per day. That's it. That's gonna be it, and that's on the good side. Now, don't just think about the water. Think about the crises, because if you just focus on water shortage, which that's what it is, you'll miss the fact that it's automatically tied into your vegetables, your food. All crops need water to grow. And it's a song called "It Never Rains in Southern California." Well, that's true. It rains, but rarely. Hence, California had 900 wildfires last year. So that's how serious this is. So I put this out here to let y'all know. Pay attention so that you can take action. Because if you ain't rich, and if you don't be proactive, ain't nobody gonna come rescue you. Ain't nobody gonna come save you. It's gonna be a mass scramble, and those with will win or beat you to it. Beat those without to it. So y'all stay focused. Watch this little clip I'm going to put together right quick. I mean, at the end of this video, to also tell you that the water that we buy in the stores, bottled water, which is supposed to be so damn safe, is the so damn opposite of that. We've been drinking plastic out of plastic. We've been drinking plastic out of the water, out of the bottled water. There's plastic inside the bottled water that you can't see, because all the plastic goes to one place in the middle of the ocean and goes around and around in a circle, all the trash. And plastic breaks down. So we've been drinking particles of plastic. Some of your favorite brands: Aquafina, Dasani, even old fancy bottles that they selling you tap water inside the bottle on the rest of them. So you can't win. I mean, it's basically like you trust your tap water because they go through the same screening that they have to do in the lab for bottled water. So it's really nothing different. True. Y'all stay up.
Nearly one half of the country, from the Pacific coast to the Great Plains and the upper Midwest, is experiencing moderate to exceptional drought conditions. It's expected to get worse through the summer.
Reservoirs that store water for millions are below normal and are projected to hit historic lows soon.
This is a problem of epic proportions. If you're still insisting bottled water is worth the cost, consider the fact that you might just be drinking regular old tap water out of that fancy bottle anyway. In 2007, Pepsi made a startling announcement. They were changing their labels to be more transparent about where their bottled water came from because their Aquafina was nothing more or less than tap water. If you happened to read an Aquafina label before that, you would have seen bottled at the source PWS. That's a fancy way of saying it's bottled at a public water source. It's poor labeling and shady marketing at best. Pepsi isn't alone here. Coca-Cola's Dasani is also essentially tap water. It comes from a public water source, as do some of Nestle's bottled water products. If it's natural spring water or well water you think you're getting when you open that bottle, you might find you've been mistaken. According to the Mayo Clinic, bottled water and tap water are pretty much governed by similar safety standards. While the FDA regulates the production of bottled water, the EPA oversees the country's tap water supply, and the two agencies go pretty much hand in hand with what they allow in water. The FDA considered bottled water to be something of a low-risk food, but bottling plants still need to be licensed every year. Even though they're monitored, they're not held to standards that are any different from the guidelines the EPA uses to monitor drinking water. And recently, new dangers have been found. A 2018 study found the overwhelming majority of bottled water brands come with something unexpected in the bottle: tiny particles of plastic, some bottles with hundreds of pieces per liter. A series of investigations revealed some pretty shady things about those companies doing all the actual bottling. In 2015, California newspapers did some digging into Nestle, who had been bottling their Arrowhead water from the resources of the San Bernardino National Forests for years. They found not only is there no governing body keeping track of just how much water they're taking out of the forest, but there's no one looking into the possibility that they're taking so much water it's having a negative impact on the surrounding flora and fauna.